This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check your subscriptions are on, double check notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these criminals are suppressing the channel because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, GME had a great earnings report, okay? A great earnings report. They're making money compared to the same time last year, and the bad actors are trying to make it look like it was negative because the net sales fell like 21.8 million or some nonsense like that, okay? Net sales was $732.4 million, okay? That is great news. The EPS came in at 0.17, and they expected to be 0.13, so they beat that, okay? Net income, 44.8 million, compared to a loss of 32.3 million the same time last year. Adjusted net income, 83.1 million, compared to a loss of 36.7 million same time last year. And cash on hand, $6.4 billion, compared to just over $1 billion same time last year. GME is making money hand over fist, and they're sitting on $6.4 billion. But what do these criminals do? They try to make this look negative in order to justify doubling down and manipulating the stock price down through their spoofing, through their washing, through putting the sell orders on a lit exchange and keeping the buy orders in the dog pools. And the other thing, so they could steal, and that's right, I'm using that word, so they could steal a lot of investors' call options premium. Okay? That's all they did. These guys are criminals. They are criminals. What they're doing at GME is not justified by the fundamentals, because the earnings report was a home run, okay? You're going to see all these negative articles trying to spin it as negative because that's how they justify manipulating the stock price down, but it's totally contrary to the real numbers. GME had a great earnings report. They're sitting on $6.4 billion in cash and cash equivalents. How can they justify this price drop? They can't. But the SEC knows they can't. The DOJ knows they can't. The FBI knows they can't. And they're doing absolutely nothing about it. Okay? What they're doing after the earnings report came out and in pre-market is use their illegal skills to manipulate the price of GME down and steal a lot of investments called option premium, okay? There is nothing in that earnings report that justifies this price drop, especially with $6.4 billion cash and cash equivalents on hand. That tells a picture, in my opinion, a picture of a strong and robust company that had losses the same time last year, but now they're sitting on millions in gains, $6.4 billion in cash and cash equivalents, but these criminals are trying to spin this as a negative earnings report. And you know why? So they can steal people's call premium, so they can try to justify pushing the price down, but it doesn't even matter to me. Because you know what? I will buy the dip because I know what I hold, and I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell GME. I'm telling you this. GME is severely undervalued. The bad actors are eventually going to have to start covering those billions of counterfeit GME short positions, and eventually they're gonna get burned. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that these bad actors are manipulating GME down after this great earnings report? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.